Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and this is a video about topiary and cloud pruning a cypress tree in the Japanese style. The story with this particular tree is that I bought it pre-topiaried 8 years ago. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly how long it's in the ground, but perhaps the 8 years. Now, it was pre-topiaried and every year I've clipped it, but there are certain inherent problems. And the main one is the shape of the branches and the trunk. This bole here would look much better if the branch it were on were more prostrate. If it was actually, 90-degree angle with the tree or even lower. So this tree needs training, and I've had a look at this book which talks about training trees in the Japanese style, and what they suggest using is splints or bamboo stakes which are firmly in the ground and they cross over, and then the tree gets tied to the stakes firmly for about a 2-year period. After 2 years then the tree should be permanently in that position and you can remove the splints. So with that in mind, what I want to do is build the framework for the tree. Now, my tree is very mature and very inflexible now at this stage, so I'm not going to get away with using bamboo stakes. What I'm going to use instead are proper tree stakes, but do the same arrangement. Now, the trunk, as you can see, is very inflexible, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to bend it at all. So I'm going to concentrate on bending the lateral branches to a prostrate position. A slight change in tack. It was my husband's idea, but what we've decided to do is to weight the branches down with heavy rocks. And I have a lot of heavy rocks in this garden, I can tell you. It's a very stony site. So you can see with this branch here, what we've done here is we've tied it with a tree tie so that there's nothing digging into the branch and making a groove in it. And the tree tie is tied to this kind of wire string which is tied to a big stone. So I guess it's like wrapping a parcel. One thing about this tree that I've never liked is the fact that the main trunk there branches into two. Now that looks very ugly, those two there. The tree in itself is a bit weak on this side. There's only the one branch, which we actually broke a bit while we were trying to pull it down, but never mind. So I'm just wondering if I can separate this branch here and pull it down to be a side branch. Now the top, you see here, there'll be a bit of a hole on this side, but sure, that's only foliage, that's only leaves, that'll fill in time. So I think what I might do is try and bend this down. So here we go, the finished product. Well, the product in process, let's just say, because it'll take 2 years for these branches to firm in these positions, and then I'll have to work on pulling them a little bit lower down. You can see that with the top bit of the tree there, this branch that I'm dividing out. It's a long way to go before it becomes even nearly prostrate, but that's okay, I have time. And what about how this tree looks right now? Well, the good news is that I have lots of plants planted around it. There's a whole sea of delphiniums there that grow taller than this tree in summer, so the tree just isn't visible when I have my open days, etc. It's a work in progress, like all gardening tasks. Thanks very much for watching with me, and please do subscribe and check back to see what happens with this tree longer term. Bye for now.